like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Help promote my channel. So when I saw this, I thought it was a joke. I'm like, no, that can't be real. That's not real, but it is real. And I know I'm late on this one, and everybody's already ran off and reported it, so I probably won't get much views on it, but it is absolutely hilarious to see this thing unfold. Scarlett Johansson is suing Disney. Like, Jesus, Disney over Black Widow. I mean, who doesn't want to fuck Scarlett Johansson? But Disney? Jesus, you're supposed to be family friendly. That all Disney comes out. She has no merit at all to what she said. She's a liar. Believe all women. But she's a liar. She's not a woman anymore. But if she's not a woman anymore, then that probably makes it worse. She's a liar. She's a homewrecker. She voted for Trump. Don't believe that bitch. Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow versus Disney in Mortal Kombat. First reported by Wall Street Journal. Johansson's lawsuit argues that Disney violated her that Disney's decision to employ a simultaneous release strategy for Black Widow intentionally induced Marvel's breach of the agreement without justification in order to prevent Miss Johansson from realizing the full benefit of her bargain with Marvel, as the actress' salary for appearing in the film was based heavily on its box office return. And you know what? Disney saw an opportunity. This is her last film. She's going into retirement. The characters are one and done. We're introducing a stand-in with the exact same power set in another Black Widow, because that's what we're doing, introducing a bunch of stand-in heroes. Disney saw an opportunity. They're like, fuck her over. She's not going to be here anymore. So what's the big fucking deal? She won't say nothing about us. We're Disney. The lawsuit further notes that Johansson was concerned that Black Widow would end up on Disney Plus even before the onset of COVID-19 pandemic, to the extent that she sought assurance from Marvel that her contract would be honored. And guess what? They didn't honor it. For all the crap Warner Brothers gets or whatever, at least they threw Gal Gadot some money and all that and got her to agree. One of Johansson's lawyers, John Berlinski, provided a statement to Variety in which he asserted, "It's no secret that Disney is releasing films like Black Widow directly onto Disney Plus to increase subscribers and thereby boost the company's stock price, and that it's hiding behind COVID-19 as a pretext to do so." That's kind of what a lot of people have done. Hid behind COVID to justify certain actions, certain things. So, ignoring the contracts of the artist responsible for the success of its film, short-sighted strategy violates my booty hole. No, their rights, and we look forward to proving as much in court, added Berlinski. This will surely not be the last case where Hollywood talent stands up to Disney. As for Disney, just hours after Johansson's lawsuit was made public, the company issued a statement in their defense wherein they declared, "There is no merit whatsoever to this filing. You lied, bitch. The lawsuit is especially sad and distressing. Its callous disregard for the horrific and prolonged global effects of COVID-19 pandemic," the company concluded. What do you make of Johansson's lawsuit against Disney? Here's my opinion. Scarlett Johansson is a good actress. I don't care about her personally because she went out there saying all this, feminist propaganda and promotion of Black Widow, doing that for Disney. I'm assuming they gave her talking points, and look what they did with her. This Believe All Women company, this company that's all about the virtuous values. Look, I don't care what happens here. You've got a rich celebrity, a mega celebrity who has a ton of money. If they breached her contract, they are at fault and should pay up. Again, it just kind of feels like she's butthurt that finally gets a solo film, which is long overdue, and Disney is largely the Marvel Cinematic Universe, largely at fault for the failure of this movie. Why? Because it's years overdue. Even before the pandemic, there should have been a Black Widow movie before the character was fucking dead and in the goddamn ground. Scarlett Johansson's butthurt about the performance of this film. I could see that. I don't think it's just that they violated the contract. I think she's just butthurt about the performance of the film. Yes, she has a lot of revenue, but she's a very rich person. She has a lot of revenue tied up in this. They were wrong to do same-day release on Disney Plus Premier Access, violating her contract rather than coming to terms on a renegotiation. This film had to be released at some point, though. They could not keep delaying it. They violated her contract, so yeah, they should pay up. But her arguments, her and her lawyer's arguments about this, they did this to increase subscriber count. They did this as incentive to pull in subscribers. It doesn't matter. You pay the subscription fee. You still got to pay that $30 Premier Access. And yes, in some ways, it's definitely going to hurt your revenue because people are going to pay that price and then they're going to have get-togethers and watch parties. So a lot of people are indeed getting it for free, but also a lot of people just weren't going to go out to theaters. And so have you seen how King Kong did? King Kong and other films have had some decent performances. Oh, this one, they said was like leading champion. It was doing the best. And then it quickly fell off to Space Jam, which was just a sloppy, messy, ridiculous film that was shameless self-promotion, like one big-ass commercial. Warner Brothers just whoring out their stuff, trying to make you buy stuff. It's just one big commercial. This is going to have massive consequences. You can't hide behind the pandemic as an excuse or a shield to be like, well, come on, we're allowed to fuck you over. Things have changed. Things were different when this contract was made. You've got to be reasonable, even though we weren't. So let me know your thoughts and opinions. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Stay awesome. Rock on.